Hi, beautiful souls. If there's someone on your mind and you've been wondering where this connection is heading, this reading is for you. Before we get into the cards, let's roll some dice for confirmation and see who this reading may be for. This reading may be for you if you're a Capricorn, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, or if you've been focused heavily on your stability, career, finances, or long-term future lately. You may be going through a period of sudden changes right now. Things may feel unpredictable, or a situation in your life may have changed unexpectedly. I also feel some of you are hoping for a surprise message or unexpected communication. The number 3 may be significant to you. You may have been seeing it recently, or this could represent 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, March, or even a third-party situation for some of you. Let's roll again. This writing may also resonate if you're a Sagittarius or dealing with one. I also feel some of you are craving freedom, adventure, travel, or a fresh start in a particular area of your life. Interesting, Uranus has appeared again. This tells me the message of this reading involves unexpected developments. Something that seems quiet right now may not stay quiet for long. The numbers 6 and 9 may be important. You may have been seeing these numbers repeatedly, or they may represent timing for some of you. I also associate these numbers with closure, growth, and moving from one chapter into another. If any of those resonated, take that as confirmation. And if they didn't, that's okay too. If this reading found you, there may still be a message here for you. Let's see what the cards have to say. The bottom of the deck is telling me that this connection still carries a lot of emotional energy. I see memories, nostalgia, and someone thinking about the bond that was shared between the two of you. For some of you, this card can point toward reunion energy, reconciliation, or simply two people finding their way back into each other's lives after a period of distance. What stands out to me is that this connection doesn't feel forgotten. It feels like there are still emotions here, and it feels like someone has been reflecting on the happier moments of this connection. Now, the first card that came out is really interesting because it shows me where things may have gone wrong. I see conflict, misunderstandings, hurt feelings, or words that were never fully expressed. For some of you, there may have been an argument. For others, this feels more like someone pulling away, avoiding a difficult conversation, or choosing silence instead of vulnerability. What I'm hearing very strongly is that not everything that needed to be said was said. There are still unanswered questions here. There are still things that both of you may have wanted to say, but never did. Now this is where the energy starts changing. The 8 of Wands is one of the fastest moving cards in tarot. So if you've been experiencing silence, distance, confusion, or a lack of movement, that energy doesn't seem to continue. I see communication, I see messages, I see news arriving, I see movement after a period of stagnation. And remember, Uranus appeared twice in the dice. Uranus is all about surprises and unexpected developments. So for many of you, this communication may happen when you least expect it. Now let's talk about this person's energy. This person doesn't feel reckless or impulsive. In fact, they feel like someone who takes a very long time to make decisions. They're cautious, they're practical. They think about the consequences of their actions before making a move. For some of you, this person may be very focused on work, finances, responsibilities, or creating stability in their life. I don't feel like this person forgot about you. I feel like they've been moving very slowly, perhaps slower than you'd like, but their energy doesn't feel disconnected. It feels careful. This card confirms that for me because I see a lot of reflection here, a lot of thinking, a lot of replaying conversations and memories in their mind. Someone has been spending a lot of time processing what happened, trying to understand the situation, trying to understand their own feelings. For some of you, if you've been wondering whether this person ever thinks about you, this card would say yes. There's a lot of mental energy here, but there has been much more thinking than talking. And then we arrive at this beautiful energy. The Ace of Pentacles tells me that a new opportunity is being presented. A fresh start, a new chapter, a chance to build something stronger than before. What I love about this card is that it isn't about fantasy. It's about something real, something that has the potential to grow, something that can actually be built upon. For some of you, this may be a new beginning with the person on your mind. For others, it may be a conversation that finally creates clarity and opens a new path forward. Some of you may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But beyond the sign itself, this card is bringing me back to the theme of communication, truth, honesty, and finally expressing what's been left unsaid. This entire reading keeps pointing toward communication being the key. And this card is really the confirmation of everything we've been seeing. Because throughout this reading, I have seen movement after stillness, communication after silence, action after hesitation. This card tells me that someone who has been quiet, distant, or withdrawn may not stay that way forever. I keep being drawn back to the numbers 3, 6, and 9 from the dice. For some of you, these numbers may be important timing markers, significant dates, or simply confirmation numbers you've been noticing lately. The strongest thing I keep hearing is that this story doesn't feel finished. It feels paused. There are still things left unsaid. There are still emotions that haven't been fully expressed. And for many of you, the card suggests that communication and clarity may be much closer than you think. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to save this reading so you can come back to it later.